think that this is anything but a game. All right, you got to hear this message Brendan sent to Hella Mark. This breaks our heart. It doesn't really break our heart. It doesn't break our heart. This rules. It doesn't even rule.
Just forget all that stuff.
Yeah, but it is
Don't
good.
worry
And
about any of it.
This is the voice message Brendan sent to Hella Mark Harley after watching Hella Mark's appearance on our show. Listen to this.
What's up, brother? Decided to send you a voice note. Decided not to text you. I don't,
Wait. How does somebody have the guts to send a voice note to somebody? I mean, I get voice notes or something. How aren't you fucking how do you have the nerve? How do you have the stage presence to send a voice note to somebody? I'd be so insecure to send a voice note. Be like, oh, hello, hi. And I'm on the radio. I don't know how people have the guts to send a voice note. Always send vague text. That's it. How could you even send? I am always surprised by people.
Well, he probably sent a voice note because he thinks that means you can't screenshot it, but you can just.
Brendan's that dumb. Yeah, where he goes, dude, if I send a voice note, that way he can't screenshot and share it because it deletes, right? No. All right, listen to this. This is the voice note from Brendan to Hella Mark.
What's up, brother? Decided to send you a voice note. Decided not to text you. I don't, for a few reasons. I don't know, man. I've been contemplating whether hitting you back up. You seem really upset, obviously. I'm hurt, man. If you wanted to hurt me, you got me, brother. You definitely got me.
You hurt me.
I don't understand it. I don't.
And this is from Hella Mark being on our show. You hurt me. We caused this. That's all I need. That gives me a lifeline. That gives me energy. The fact that we're out there causing this hurt by having Hella Mark on, something that we frivolously did with not a concern in the world about who it's affecting. That, to me, is the stuff the world's made out of. And now you got Brendan doing a sad voice note to Hella Mark Harley. It gets worse.
I still consider you a friend. It's weird. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I'm not. I don't know why. It's weird. I'm not mad. I'm just hurt, man. I'm sad about it. You're a friend, man.
It's amazing how people even have the patience for this crap anymore. If Hella Mark Harley did that to me, I'd be like, oh, goodbye, Hella Mark, bye. And that's that. There's no trying to even think about it. You know what I mean?
Nobody's even gonna, if on Brendan's side, Hella Mark is exposing all of this shit about you. You can just be like, fuck off, bye, and never speak to him again.
Exactly.
You don't have to
Dude, I thought you were It's like you guys are all playing some kind of sick fucking game with your lives where you're really, this shouldn't even bother you. You're a father. You got a beautiful wife. Wait till you see this Valentine's Day photo I'm going to show you. I'm going to do a zoom in on the baggy part that I like.
And for anyone confused, this is a voice message of Brendan sending to Hella Mark.
Yeah, who's confused?
Not us, just so you know.
Oh, yeah, this is, of course, Brendan to Hella Mark after Hella Mark appearing on the show.
Mark, if you're into Hella Mark stuff, the Fighter and the Kid Reddit has
And by the way, I'm Hella Mark's friend. I don't care if he's cringe. This is never about somebody just being cringe. And I'll tell you this, during the term and period that I like Hella Mark, it is okay to like Hella Mark. If I like somebody, it is perfectly okay and they're perfectly fine. I might start hating Hella Mark if I discover Hella Mark secrets or
turn real quick.
But to me, hating somebody should always be deceit based. Is this person deceitful? It always comes down to deceit, lying. And that lying, there's a subtlety to this lying thing, too. The lying thing has to be done out of deceitfulness and not stupidity. I don't really mind if somebody's lying because they're too stupid. Like Dave Portnoy. He's too dumb. That's why he does all this stuff. And you should be able to notice the difference. It's not just good or bad. People aren't just good or bad. There's levels. And I think this is very important. There's levels of hating. Like, we cover Mark Normand on the show. He's a good example of somebody that we hate. But we don't really hate him. He's fine. is a guy, right? He doesn't need to be destroyed. And there are people that it's like, yes, they suck. We hate them, but they don't need their lives destroyed. You know, they're not the same. Kumia needs his life destroyed. He's a person that needs to be put to bed.
I would say probably Kumia and Crystalia are the two number ones that need
Denny.
Their lives destroyed. And Denny, but also
already
Denny,
has
you
his
gotta
life
admit
destroyed.
that Denny is more personal than the first two.
Yeah, Denny is...
That's more of our personal
I would
tastes.
take my own life if it meant Denny goes down. I would take your
Because
life.
there's also
I would commit a
50%
triple
of
homicide.
me that wants
No,
Denny
just
to
kidding,
go
of course.
up,
I'm kidding.
up.
He's a shoe happy guy. I'm kidding. But you got to understand there are levels, and the only time you should really even be thinking about these people is during the entertainment portion of enjoying them. And then you need to get over it. You can't have personal vendettas with comedians throughout your life because they're stupid and their jokes weren't good. You just can't. And this is coming from me, Mike Detta. Listen to this.
Friend, it's weird. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. You know, I'm not even mad. I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I don't know why. It's weird. I'm not mad. I'm just hurt, man. I'm sad about it. You're a friend, man. You're a really good friend. You know, I have a ton of friends. It is what it is.
You know I have a ton of friends, or I don't. He gets in trouble with this a lot because he slurs his I's, we's, and he's. We'll see this coming up later. Brendan gets in a lot of trouble because of his mush mouth, and a lot of I's are confused with we's or they's. So, like, you'll see what I mean.
Weezer theys, Robin Tran.
Yeah, Weezer theys. Robin Trin. I hate a they. I really do. I hate a pronoun. You know what my pronouns are? You know what my pronouns are? Nigger. Kiss my... We've got some great Roseanne stand-up coming up today. And you know what's so sad? Everybody has showed you Roseanne stand-up, but just from the trailer. Nobody will do the work and actually watch the Roseanne stand-up show like we did.
It was
They
long.
All people do is every show, they only cover what's been presented to them on Twitter. There's no show that actually watches something they're covering. It's a disgrace. Like if you asked, Ethan Klein did a whole thing on The Leftovers with Hassan Piker dissing Roseanne for an hour. And you go, did you watch the special? Fuck no, I would never. Okay. This is all we do. We watch everything we talk about. We watch from front to back. And that's why we've got a great new take on the Roseanne stand-up that you're not going to believe. You haven't heard it anywhere else. I can't believe you haven't heard it anywhere else.
You know what? The one stand-up I can't watch? Jim Jeffries.
We cannot watch Jim Jeffries' new
special.
special. I'm stuck. Because you know what he's going to do? You Americans with your guns. You're obsessed with guns.
I can't.
I hate Australians. I'll say it. And I love Pia and Kane. Kane and Pia.
They're the only ones.
I actually really do love them like a family. Do you guys know Kane and Pia?
Kane is
They first
like-
got us. I've never seen a tit woman turn into actually the best woman out there. I mean, Pia Mockenbacher with those two giant knockers. I mean, these knockers were so big that I was like, when I first saw her, this is me. I mean, I've never seen, and I'm not a knockers guy. I'm not a knockers guy. You know, Jules. I ain't no knockers. I'm not a knockers guy. Are you ever, any guys out there that aren't knockers guys, and then you see a pair of knockers that make you go, am I a knockers guy? And I'm not even into most knockers. Tits, kazumas. To me, the funniest body part of a woman is these two giant globs they got hanging out there.
Of course.
God knows what they're doing with them. But most of these big knockers only look good in clothes. And when you see them breast implanted knocker outside of clothes, it looks pretty stupid. You know. And there's a lot of knockers out there. Like I've seen a lot of girls where you're like, oh, these are the best knockers. Look at these things. and then you find a picture of them nude by typing their name and nude into Google. And then you go, ooh, and the nipple, which I call the tit. I hope tits are nipples to people. Tits aren't the whole boob. Tit is a nipple to me. Sometimes you see a girl and she's got these great knockers, and then you see the tit and it's the size of a dime, and you go, ooh, looks wrong. Or you see a girl and her nipple's too big, and you go, ooh. And then you go, I wish it was just closed.
How's
a
my
closed
size?
knocker. Oh, we're not talking about that. I go like this. Oof, how's my size? Pathetic. Me and you got nothing to talk about here. We got two stupid fucking bodies. Nobody's
sex?
kosher sex. It's nice. I'd like to put a lot of diamond crystal salt on your nipples till those things dry up and I could
I don't
break them off.
That actually gave me more of a cringe than the vagina part.
Okay, let's get through this. A lot of people only tune in for the news of Brendan. And you know what's another bad thing? And I see this all the time, and I like this guy. You know, I don't strike him. Too lazy to try. Even though I was kind of upset with Too Lazy to Try, this YouTuber. I do my Hella Mark Harley interview. And if you're listening Too Lazy to Try, you need to like me. And I feel like he's one of these guys who doesn't like me. And Too Lazy to Try is a YouTuber who's like, today, Brendan Schuab. He's got that picture of George Costanza. He posted my Hella Mark Harley interview before we were even able to post the episode.
But I mean, you would do that to someone else. Come on.
I know, but it's like, guys, this is
I know
me.
it hurts when someone
I don't
does
want to
that.
be
You
treated
can't
like
be.
what I would treat someone else. You know, and I really don't want people posting clips of ours. He posted the whole Hella Mark Harley interview.
By the way, Sheila Aliens just messaged me and was like, do you want me to take down all of my clips? Because I will.
No.
What's that?
If you haven't been asked to take down a clip, listen, it all depends. Everything is, what do they call it? Nuanced? Is that a thing? Yeah. Subtle and nuanced tease. Listen, there's no hard and fast rules with anything in life. If you're a clipper and I find you to be a decent-hearted person, yes, you are allowed to steal my content and upload it poorly. But if you're I have to see the clip. If it makes me mad, I hate it. If it makes me happy and I think you're fine, you're up. It's all the gut. And, it might be very confusing to some people, and that's fine. But there's a lot of people out there right now that really want to just hear this Brendan voice message. And I want to tell those people that's not good. I don't want people tuning into this show just to get the quick hit of Fool's news. That's why I bury you in exhausting Jewish banter.
I mean, if you were coming here just to get news about comedians, there's many other places to go. So.
And that's why I don't like when people just clip the part that they want to hear. And I don't like when people fast forward to the part where I'm not here for you to just get your little fix of what you need to hear. It's not what this is. And there is a scene on YouTube where it's like they're just news junkies addicted to the new gossip and nothing more. And I feel like that's something I want to talk people out of. You know, and you see it with these streamers, and that's why I mentioned Too Lazy to Try. The audiences that they build up, they want a quick fix hit of these updates.
Don't worry about it. It's two different things.
Exactly. What I'm saying is, I don't think it's nice to fall into that category where you're not enjoying anything and you're just waiting for the next update of something. That's called a news addiction. You know, that's a refresh, pull down, spin, wait for a new thing. And you're addicted to that. And people are addicted to they need a new update.
Mike back
they need an
from the
update.
computer from striking Too Lazy to Try. And he was like,
No. I would never strike Too Lazy to Try. Too Lazy to Try, I respect. Too Lazy to Try. I would ask him, I wouldn't even reach out to him because I know he'll get offended very quick. I'd ask Too Lazy to Try, please, if you're going to clip something from our show, at least wait until our listeners. I'm a big spoilers guy.
That.
Well, I'm asking. It's not enforcing. If I was going to enforce it, I would enforce it. I'm not enforcing. I'm pleading. What I'm saying is, I like when a listener listens to our show and it's a surprising thing. So don't clip our stuff because these guys can't wait And then they'll be waiting for our show to come up and they'll watch the clips. And then you've spoiled the episode where maybe this would be a fun reveal.
But I think that people
for somebody
like to have the experience coming from you unspoiled, they'll create that situation for themselves and they will come to the show unspoiled. And the guys who are addicted to getting everything right away will get it anyway. So
no, but I think that there's a crossover group of guys that don't know what they want and they're spoiling their own fun by watching these clips. And to see me in low resolution. All right, here is the call.
Bit of a control freak, which is a good thing.
Control Freak, that's the name of my hair product right now. I use Control Freak. I bought it at, it's called Deadhead Control Freak. I bought it at Walgreens. It's the most expensive. I'm kidding. I use 8 different products. And by the way, I had a guy ask me, Mike, what hair products do you use? I sent him a photo personally of what I used. If you want that photo, email me. I'll hook you up. I'll fix you up. All right, here's the damn message. Brendan Schuab sees Hella Mark on our show, reaches out to Hella Mark with this.
Set, obviously. I'm hurt, man. If you wanted to hurt me, you got me, brother. You definitely got me.
So we heard him.
I don't understand it. I don't. I still consider you a friend. It's weird. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad.
I'm sad.
You know? I'm not even mad. I'm not. I don't know why. It's weird. I'm not mad. I'm just hurt, man. I'm sad about
Imagine if I was sad or hurt. You'd be done with me.
You've been hurt before.
Yes.
I can think of a few times where you were very hurt.
Exactly, but I don't come on the show and go, I'm hurt, oh, I'm hurt right now.
I guess Brendan didn't really come on the show either.
But this is on the show. If you do it, any voice messages, the show. I'm not sending, you don't hear any voice messages of me out there.
Any recording of your voice is a show.
Is a show.
You're a friend, man. You're a really good friend. You don't have a ton of friends. It is what it is. I hope you're doing okay, brother.
Oh, please. You hope, Hella Marks. What's going on?
If you need anything, I'm here. I don't know what you're dealing with.
If you need anything, I'm here.
Something told me to hit you up.
He's dealing with having a blast, finally being appreciated. He's got some attention. Finally, people are appreciating Hella Mark Harley. That's what it is. He's not hurt. He's not sad. He's not going through anything. He goes, you know what? I worked for this Brendan Schuab. Turns out the commenters were right about him. I can't wait to tell everybody about my experience. That's it. He's not going through anything. Don't gaslight Hella Mark.
If you need anything, I'm here.
If you need anything.
I don't know what you're dealing with. Something told me to hit you up despite all the bullshit we're dealing with.
You ain't dealing with bullshit.
Man. I truly, truly love you like a brother.
Oh, yeah.
You were great to me, man.
Please.
You were. You were a good dude, and I miss you, man. I hope you're okay.
Why wouldn't he be okay?
And it is what it is. You have, you feel the way you feel, and that's valid if that's the way you feel, man. And I wish I could change that. I don't know what to do, But yeah, I hope you're okay, man. That's it.
So interesting enough, Hella Mark kind of offered some, he nudged us in a way, saying that maybe Brendan is unfaithful to his Latina wife. And by Latina, I mean, this is a full unhealthy burrito type girl. I mean, really, I hate Brendan Schaub's wife. I feel like she's a complete dipshit. He hooked up with her and knocked her up and did the Crystalia where you knock somebody up. So I got to make her the wife. Brendan Schaub hates his wife. We know this. We know he's cheated on her many times. And when Hella Mark came, to the internet saying maybe Brendan does have a roaming eye, right? Brendan decided to be like Logan Paul, where he transparently needs to show us. It's like when Crystalia gets outed for his sex crimes, he starts posting his kids and how much he loves his wife. When Logan Paul gets, in this controversy for not believing in God, then all of a sudden he posts this thing about the infinite universe and how it's created by God. It's so transparent and it's PR. And Brendan did some PR on Valentine's Day. Wait till you see this. Do we have the picture here? Jules.
Next
up, Brendan Schaub. Crazy photo of wife. Let's see. I'm blocked.
There's a Facebook link as well.
Let's check out the Facebook link. And hopefully this isn't the edit here. Many of you have seen this photo, but we're going to do what's called a Valentine's Day zoom in. Get me some romantic music, please, Jules, before I throw this picture on the screen. Any music will do. It doesn't even have to be that romantic, but I want to show you what a living quesadilla looks like. Yes, and here she is. Brendan posted this. Wait, let me read the caption first. Brendan posted this saying, "Not sure how I got so lucky, but I'll take it. Thanks, life. Thank you for being the rock of our amazing family. Me and the boys were so lucky. Happy Valentine's Day, boo." And he posted this picture, which leads me to believe that either his screen is too low res or he is not wearing proper prescription glasses, because this picture coming up, and this is a perfect... Wait, can you get me like music from the motion picture Desperado? See if you can get me like Mexican desert music, because I got something for you that is like Dusk Till Dawn coming up. There we go. Perfect. This is what he posted. You've got the face. You've got the knockers. And ladies and gentlemen, my favorite piece, the hacky sack.
Why?
Double dribble.
Oh my God.
Look at that. What she got hiding down there, boys? All right. I mean, this picture speaks for itself. I mean, what kind of
What is he thinking?
And her stomach is all deranged. I mean, look at the stomach here. And then you scroll down, and it's like, did you not see this? Do you think this is I mean, everyone has Instagram. Have you ever seen an Instagram model post one of these? This girl might be trans.
Stop.
It's public photo.
I know, but
You're not allowed to zoom in on photos that people post publicly?
It's hard to look at.
Yes, it is hard to look at. She admits. Ladies and gentlemen, this song in this sack while I smoke weed. Let's move this. Look at that. I'll just let you see it for a second. No other show's doing this. No other show has the guts. No other show has the sack. This is bigger than my fucking nuts, to tell you the truth. Jules, if I had a ball sack that big, you would be in heaven. My balls are half the size of that. Sorry. They're killing me here.
I mean, this is proof that Brendan is just... What kind of guy when everyone in the world is after him on his biggest week of being attacked of all time? That's proof that he's just so dumb he's almost like a kid.
This bitch has been taking hella Mark's pre-workout where they're down there with that pump.
Ugh,
I want this to be, maybe we'll redo the TVs with just many of these. I mean, what is that? Did she take a little shit?
My pussy's filled with shit. Miss your Brendan. It is me, your wife, Brendan. My pussy is filled with the doody. I made the doody in my pussy.
Is this what you want? Dude, I get hating Brendan, but going after his wife? It's just over the line. No, this is over the line. If I had a line right here, over the line. Let's smoke some weed while we look at that. Right. I'm getting her off.
Stop. That's essay.
I don't care. Want to see some other gags I'll do with this? Perfect match. Yeah.
This is the perfect match.
Bananas down there. What else? What else could it be? Nope. Bigger than a mouse. Well, there it is. I hope you guys get the point. And if you're going to post these pictures of your wife, this is what's going to happen. And what is this, hair? Is that hair coming out? Utterly disgusting. And again, Brendan posted this as a way to be like, how could I be cheating on my wife if I just posted this pic of her for Valentine's Day? The music got a lot less Mexican. Well, there she is. What do the people think? What's the response from that? Are people, did they love that?
Here, I'll read the comments from Brendan's Instagram that you can't view.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's hear some of these comments.
These comments all have thousands of likes. They say, who the fuck posts a picture of their wife like this? Ooh. He must be in the doghouse. This is a weird move.
He's in the doghouse.
Out of every picture you have, you choose this one.
Wife like. This is what my wife's like.
Why would you post this? What the hell is wrong with you?
So how does this guy even have fun? If I posted something on Instagram and everybody was saying this, I'd kill myself. What kind of a life is this that everybody's having?